Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons The Second Age. How are we all doing?
Oh, doing good.
Good.
Excellent.
Ready to get out of a castle.
Yep.
Yeah, I woke up.
Most powerful situation I think we've ever been in so far.
Further
I woke
into
up
the
this
castle
morning.
and then out of the castle.
That's fair. I woke up this morning. I was like, "It's Second Age," and I was like, "Oh shit, we're still in that castle thing." And I immediately wanted to go back to sleep. So
Okay, so speaking of which, would anyone care to remind us of what happened the last time we played?
Let's see, where did we start last time? I believe we started off heading to...
You started by chopping down a hag's hut and collapsing it into a swamp.
Oh, yeah. That was that's good. Afterwards, we didn't actually run into any trouble getting to an abandoned building that was kind of like crumbling.
Yes.
We found a flooded hatch in the water. We built a dam, got the water out, and discovered the hidden or legendary forge we were looking for, underground.
Yes.
But whilst we were underground, we also discovered that the current forge was out of commission, and all the knowledge and materials necessary had been taken by someone. So we went down a ladder or stairs, not a ladder. Well, a ladder would have been a nightmare.
With a wolf,
shit,
yeah,
yeah.
would have been possible.
Hit a ladder that far.
25 minutes of stairway.
Yes. Well, I realised actually I didn't say this at the end the last time, but you weren't like solidly walking downstairs for 25 minutes because that would have like exhausted you guys like totally. But it took you 25 minutes to get to the bottom of this extensive staircase.
Where we believed to be in the Underdark. We're fairly certain we're in the Underdark.
Yeah, judging by the cavernous ceilings and presence of deep dwarves, yeah, you're pretty sure it's the Underdark.
And we spotted something in the distance. We was like a fortress. We didn't know what it was at first until we met a deep gnome.
Yes.
Do not recall his name, but it
was from
Raz.
Yeah, I believe it was Raz.
Oh yeah, you're right. We paid him some money for
Raz
some
Gravel
knowledge,
Smasher.
and we discovered it was a Duergar fortress,
Indeed.
and that they most likely had taken the knowledge and materials to make this the dark steel.
Yes. Yeah. They have
Yeah,
the knowledge to make dark steel.
Which is a technology we would rather not grant them, considering what they would probably do with it.
Yes, especially because they are allied with Lolth. That you
Yep.
know.
We also paid Deep Gnome to sneak us up to the fortress afterwards. After we discovered all this, so we could attempt to sneak in and steal it back. As usual, our sneak attempt went rather poorly.
Yeah, you could say that.
I think that's putting it lightly.
Certainly less than ideal.
We had a slight argument mid-sneak, which,
Classic.
arguing while sneaking is not a good combination.
Yeah, you're gonna have a talk about that afterwards.
Nobody took damage though, if I recall correctly.
Lyra did, I think.
Lyra took a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
But basically, we triggered the alarm, and slowly the fortress is mustering guards and stuff to defend, or
Yes.
exterminate us. And they are basically between the exit and us right now. But we're still in the fortress trying to find the schematics and tools.
Yes.
But, getting through an army on the way back, that's a problem for later.
Casual.
Like, in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I will say at this point, it's been about half a minute since you guys know that the alarm was raised. So yeah, you've literally just been like sprinting it out of there. Well, sprinting it in to do stuff.
And all you know is that we ended on a great misunderstanding.
Yes.
Arya missing me, or Grim,
Yeah.
taking a right turn behind the curtain, and instead going straight ahead and is going to discover what's behind an
yes.
iron door.
Speaking of, here we are.
Ah, yes.
That's how music now.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
Oh
down
my
a
god, I
little
forgot. I
bit.
can't see more than like barely 15 feet. Shit.
Yep.
But I can't see anyone else because corners.
Welcome to the absence of dark vision, everybody.
Can you not see me?
Yeah, I could just about see you.
Alright.
I can see Vondal's nameplate in the distance.
I hate all of you right now.
Okay.
You would
To be
enjoy
fair,
the
Arya's
revive.
only like 30 feet away from me. It's
I
not
was gonna
that.
say, I'm really close to him.
Kelariis,
I mean-
can you see the other side of the bridge from where you are?
No! This I can vaguely see. I can see the edge of Lithari's token, and that's
Oh
it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Perfect.
So, with that, yeah, Arya, you presumably thunder forward through the door
Yep.
because that was the last thing you
Yep.
were looking for, was wherever Grim had gone. So, don't move Lyria yet because it's not her initiative. Because we have to, we're
Right,
gonna
I forget
stay.
we're still in
We're
initiative.
staying in initiative because I need to keep track of how long it's taking you.
Right.
Yeah, you push open the door to reveal a room ahead of you.
Oh my god!
It's a
Ah!
it's a very well lit room. Mostly by the gigantic metal forge that is taking up a large quantity of the center of the room.
Guys.
Stemming off from this large metal forge are basically like a number of pipes that run overhead that seem to be running liquid metal through them, which is basically being controlled by a number of Duergar to go into a number of weapon molds that are in front of them. Stuck in the forge in the center is one particularly sort of like well-dressed Duergar who seems to be working the forge. As you slam open the door, he turns around towards you, and you can see that, like, although he's well dressed, he's got like a ragged, soot-stained apron on his front. And yeah, the moment he sort of sees you, he turns, seems surprised, yells something, and reaches for something that is basically like off to one side of the forge. I actually need to roll him into the initiative order so that I know where he is. But yeah, you still have 10 feet of movement and your action.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reverse my movement. Backwards.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay. Oh yeah, you've still got your bow drawn. So
Fuck.
that does not hit. Although, hang on. This is something that I totally forgot about, but I need to double check because I think we messed up the last time. The last time you had advantage, because we totally forgot that last level you took Elven Accuracy, which whenever you have advantage you can re-roll one of the dice. And we forgot about that. But you don't have advantage this time, so we don't count that
Nope.
one. But yes, last time we fucked up.
Wait, doesn't she? Because the guy she's shooting at hasn't acted yet, right?
But it's not the
Not
first round of initiative.
Oh, I thought it was just if you moved back before the other character.
No, unfortunately, it's just the first round.
That's
Yeah.
Cried.
But yes, okay, so yeah, you fire off an arrow, it like ricochets off the metal forge, and that's the end of your turn. Wait, would you want to say something?
I guess I just say there's more enemies this way.
Okay.
And now I
Lithari.
know that.
I mean, I can see into the forge.
Could I hear Arya yell that?
Yes. It's probably a little muffled, but yeah, you hear it.
Alright, I'll probably just kind of run up to Kelariis and just say, well, would you like to hold up the rear, or do you want to head up and leave it
I
to
can't
me?
see much, but I'll definitely rear. Don't need to see very far to hit things in front of me.
Fair enough, I'll leave it to you then. And I'm just gonna dash past
I
the rear.
can't wait to fucking get murdered.
There's a corner
This
here,
is
right
great.
behind the fucking corner.
I like your confidence.
It's fine. Oh, I mean, I still have Shield of Faith, which is nice. Unless
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
As long as
Remember
I'm
to
concentrating.
keep track of all the effects that you have on you.
I wrote it down because I knew I would forget
Yeah.
otherwise.
Good, good.
I'm concentrating.
Thanks.
And can I use my...
There's an Arya there that you're stood on.
Oh, oops.
The classic second age blunder.
You stood on your fellow elf.
Please don't stand on me.
Just uncomfortably close.
Just sit on her shoulders or something.
Invading the personal space.
Lithari just does a backflip onto my shoulders, actually.
A backflip. Wow, that's even more
I
impressive.
know, it's even more extra.
Look, Lithari would do it. Let's be real.
Anyway,
Can I use my key to dash again? Like, if I took my action to dash.
oh, yeah, you wanna triple dash? Yes, I believe that is legal.
Okay.
It's illegal.
That is illegal.
Alright. Fucking... Oh,
Well,
shit.
because the interpretation is open to suggestion, but I believe Sage Advice has said that yes, you get the extra movement when you use the key point, but it doesn't combo with anything else that boosts your speed.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely in a spot now. I did not realize there were that many
Yes.
people
I told you, it's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
you sprint into the center of the room, like with the intention of like defending, well, attacking this Forge Master who's reaching for something. And yeah, you suddenly realize that you are in a room full of Duergar who, admittedly, whilst they are all unarmed, they all seem to be wearing sort of like fairly sturdy looking tunics, and there are piles of freshly smelted weapons like next to their workbenches, which they are all reaching for.
I'm sorry, I swear to God.
Why do I get dragged into these things?
But that's your full turn,
This
right?
party.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to use action surge, but I'll leave it. So.
Okay,
Why are you all goddamn reckless maniacs?
Vondal.
Ah,
Because reckless maniacs save the world.
I guess we
Maybe.
have.
Oh, sorry. With you ending your turn in this room, do you want to make me a perception check? Once Vondal has his turn. Okay, I will tell you what that means in a minute.
Alright, nice.
What do I fucking do? I guess I'm going to Sacred Flame on this central man.
Okay.
Central man.
Central.
Best man.
Do a save.
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. Shield of Faith is not concentration, as far as I can tell, right?
Um,
I think it
Let me
is.
check.
It isn't
okay.
marked as concentration in the SRD, but if...
it's marked as concentration on my thing.
Okay.
So
Okay, so it is concentration then. Just,
Yeah.
I want to double check that. Yeah.
concentration.
He needs to make a dex saving throw. He does not succeed.
Hooray!
Yay.
14
Nice
damage.
damage.
Okay, so he gets blasted with 14 points of radiant damage. He seems thoroughly unprepared for this.
Obviously.
Good.
Kelariis.
I mean, as far as I know, there's still things coming down the where we came out the room, so I'm just gonna kind of back up over the bridge, maybe.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. I guess I know that they've all gone inside.
Yes, you
as
know
far
that they've
as
all
I-
gone inside.
Okay, so it's probably better for us to all be together. So I'm just gonna dash, gonna go.
I can see you, Kelariis.
5. Oh shit! There's Lyra.
Hi.
Yeah, there's a corridor leading off to your right as well.
Please don't go.
ends in a
charging in,
curtain.
sorry.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay right before the corridor. Like I didn't move
Okay.
the last bit, but yeah.
Okay. So Lithari, you looking around, you can see that the forge in front of you is very similar to the design of the forge that you saw in the secret chamber. Except this one seems to be very much active. The other thing you notice is the fact that basically, like, the forge has basically got like two instead of like the heat vents on the top of it, it's got two large open-mouthed demonic faces, which look kind of scary. The other thing you notice as the Duergar Forge Master takes his turn is the thing he was reaching for off to one side is a it looks like a like the lower part of a face mask. And he grabs it with his free hand and slams it onto his like lower jaw. And as he does so, a black mist begins to emerge from around his edges.
Oh, okay.
And a set of shadowy black steel plates appear around him. And with his free hand, which is his dominant hand, like a long rod of black steel forms in his hand, with like essentially like it has a somewhere between sort of like a pig and a dragon at one. Let me finish. It has the head of somewhere between a pig and a dragon on the end of it, which is sticking its tongue out, and the tongue is the tip of like a long spear, but there's like a hollow head behind it, and he levels it at you like a spear, and you can see that the rod is hollow and seems to have something glowing inside it. And yeah, he is going to he's going to take his action to actually disengage from you.
Okay.
And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he is going to yell something in Undercommon to the rest of the occupants of the room. Something happens that you guys can't see. Lyra.
Okay, well, I'm at a loss of what to do right now. But I know we need to get out of this corridor. I guess Lyra's gonna go backwards. Wow, we're really, except that sucks, because there's more people coming right there. Oh god.
creating some space for Lithari. Is that all you're gonna do?
That's all I can do.
That was just your movement, right?
Right.
You're just gonna hold an action.
Lyra can't do anything.
Yeah, but she could hold an action. Is what I mean.
Oh right. Well, yeah. I guess if anyone gets too close, she's gonna fight him.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, the Duergar at the benches are gonna step forward. One of which procs the attack on Lyra. No, because there's no enemy within 5 feet. No ally within 5 feet.
What about Lithari?
It's within 5
It has
feet
to be
of the
within
target.
5 feet of the creature.
Oh,
Yeah, not of you, within the target.
Yes.
that's bad.
Yeah, it does not hit. And they are going to. Well, that one. That one's going to move forward to. That one's going to move forward to. That one's going to move forward to. And
boy.
they are all going to use their action to enlarge.
Ooh.
Oh my god! I can just see the edges of the tokens! This is the worst, I hate it.
Why?
Oh,
Why is this happening?
I thought Ferrous had made a mistake, but I was wrong.
You
Nope.
were wrong.
Oh no.
They can magically enhance their size to become large.
I know, I forgot.
And
God damn it.
the rest of them are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's just 4. I guess these guys are going to go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they are going to attempt to attack you as best they can. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they've all basically picked up like heavy-looking like spiked war picks from the pile.
Minnie, I swear to God.
Oh my god.
18 against you, Lithari.
Miss.
20 against you.
It's.
Okay.
Oh,
Such a disgusted noise.
Oh wait, that should be.
Well, if I had punched somebody last turn, it would have missed.
So that's 11 piercing.
Okay.
Third one against you. 10 doesn't hit you. One against Lyra. That's a 20. That's 13 piercing.
Can I make a riposte attack against the one that missed me?
Yes. Go ahead and do that.
real bad.
Oh, well, two of them missed you, so,
I'll do it the first one. that
Okay.
missed me.
Actually, no, sorry. Did two of them miss you? No. Yeah, two of them missed you.
That's
Okay. 13 doesn't hit Lyra, no.
Wow.
That's all that they can do. So he takes 17 plus 4. Okay, so the Duergar to your right, Lithari, you turn his war pick aside and stab upwards into his giant form, and you basically score through the heavy leather that he's wearing, and cause what you suspect probably should be a mortal wound, and in a few seconds might possibly be a mortal wound. So yeah, he doesn't look too healthy. Grim.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try and decipher what the books on these shelves, if there's
Oh my
any
God.
Elvish. Like, just quickly look.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Like, I'm basically like dumping them into the bag and like hoping that.
Actually, do you speak Elvish?
Nope.
No.
I just hope like it's like
In that case, all of the books. You don't understand the title of any of the books.
No, it's more a case of like, do I recognize the symbols? It's like, Cyrillic, or wait, where's my
You recognize the characters.
perception, right?
Um,
Oh no, investigation.
investigation. The problem with that is
There we go.
Undercommon uses basically the same script as Elvish.
Well, then everything is Elvish.
Um,
Ugh.
Wow.
So everything.
you do manage to find a couple of books that look important, even if you can't understand the titles. And you also just notice that like a couple of them are like handwritten journals. By handwritten journals, I mean like they're like date formatted as if they are like somebody's diary. Which are either in Elvish or Undercommon, you can't tell.
Just to be sure, I'm putting all the books in. I'm just like trying to reassure myself that I actually got something useful.
Oh, right, okay. Then, yeah, these definitely look important. So you grabbing all of the books off the shelves and just shoving them in.
Yep.
Okay.
Not gonna risk missing anything.
Are you going to open the wardrobe cabinet thing, is the question.
Yes, if I can.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, it's going to take like your full action to grab all of the books, but you can open the cupboard, and then when you've opened the cupboard,
Okay.
that'll be like the end of your turn, but you'll still see what's inside, if that's what you want to do.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you open it up, and essentially inside is... actually, I'm going to whisper you this.
Oh.
Secret.
It's loads of teeth!
Secrets.
Loads of teeth! It's a mimic! Your arm's gone.
No.
It's a poison spray. I fall down unconscious.
Oh God, that would be
It's a bug
awful.
spray.
I'd be impressed if you went down to a poison spray.
Yeah.
I would also be impressed, actually.
That'd be
Same.
one hell of a poison spray.
Well, I meant more as in like a poison that was sprayed in my face, not necessarily the spell poison spray.
Oh, right.
Even then, con.
True.
Also, you have a shit ton of hit points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy God.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
one
but-
hell of a poison.
I was more thinking like a knockout poison. There are a few of those out there.
Yeah.
However, they are
Still be-
insanely expensive. It's like wyvern poison or something.
It'd still be con though, so you'd probably still be alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Secret.
So Arya, that makes it 5 rounds.
This is fine. Oh my God.
Yeah, you notice Lithari rapidly get mobbed by a bunch of size-enlarging Duergar.
This is why we shouldn't run into rooms full of mobs.
says the person who ran into a room full of mobs.
Actually,
I
she
don't
didn't. She
know,
opened
never
the door
mind.
and backed away. Lithari's
Yeah.
the one who fucking tripped
Fuck
her
you.
just to get into the middle of the fucking room.
Good enough.
Look, I
Lithari's
just
the idiot here.
got one guy. I ran into the room, and there are more
Many
than
more.
Yeah.
One. More than one.
You
Not
tunnel
just a few
visioned.
more,
Just slow down to think. You might maybe be like, God, why would Arya react so ridiculously to a single
Anyway.
bad guy?
Can Arya have her turn, please?
Yes.
Alright. Arya is going to Hunter's Mark. One of them.
Okay. Which one?
The closest guy on the left. The big guy.
Okay, closest big guy on the left.
And then I'm gonna shoot it.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh my God, these rolls.
Yeah, that's not enough to hit. I just realised the AC on these guys in my notes is wrong. It should be that.
And then Lyra's gonna fight the one in front of her. This one.
Let me just double check coordinated attack a second, because I think you have to attack the same target.
Oh, do we?
I believe so.
I feel like we've never done that before.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not. It was just me misremembering it. So go ahead and make it. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Are you sure? Because if you attack the one Lithari is
I'm
attacking,
gonna attack this one.
you get pack tactics. Okay, so Lyra manages to, with Lithari's help, take down one of the Duergar. Lithari.
Okay. I am going to move down here and kind of turn back to Arya and give her a little wink before activating my sword.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say the bottle, but then I realized that you.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
I take
Not
out my
again.
sword, taking a slash at this guy.
Activate the trap
okay.
power. Negate attack.
You engage
then-
the
yeah,
effect.
take this- yeah, and punch this guy twice.
Okay. Sure.
So
That's a hit.
Yeah.
14 plus your fire damage.
You activated my trap card.
Okay, now 2 punches.
Yep.
That's a hit. That is also a hit. Okay, yeah, you go into your smoky form and start lashing out at all angles, and score some pretty solid blows.
I'm actually gonna action surge and slash once more at this guy and once more at the other
Okay.
guy.
That's a hit. Cool. Yeah, you cut down one Duergar. And yeah, the other one as well. Cool. So yeah, you in your shadow form lash out with a series of like ridiculously fast blows and kill 2 Duergar without missing a beat.
Hell yeah.
like I'm just there, like being like, how many guys are there? Like,
Yeah. Somewhere out in the corridor, you just hear die, die, die. Because that's basically what she looks like.
Fucking
I can't believe.
Reaper. Can't believe Lithari is Reaper.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. That was a lot of resources expended, but it was almost certainly worth it.
It was
We're
actually
so
just
fucked when the other end of this chain of guys gets to
That certainly is a lot of people.
Yes.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, guys, really? I guess I'm gonna try and hit this guy on my left with a hammer.
Okay. That's a hit.
That's pretty good. That's not very good though.
Okay.
Probably gonna War Priest.
Okay. You smack him once in the side. That is not enough to hit, I'm afraid.
Nope.
The hardened leather is too sturdy.
Stupid leather.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Kelariis.
Guys, what's going on?
Chaos.
You've got 6 seconds of conversation you can have.
Yeah, I mean, she's like, guys.
What's the
She hears fighting,
plan?
and it's like, what the fuck's going on?
We're outnumbered, but they're weak. Get in here.
Okay. Oh, there's Arya.
Hi.
This is where we wish we had V with haste.
I know.
Oh yeah.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Get in
Can
there.
I throw a javelin from here, like at this guy?
He will get cover from the range attack, but you can try.
I mean, it's better than doing nothing, I think.
So yeah. If,
Actually-
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll chuck one. Fuck it.
Sure.
so we could have had the Beyblade. If we've got Death Blossom and Nano Boost, we could have had the Beyblade.
Oh shit, you're right. Javelin, go.
Rip Beyblade. May she rest in peace. She was a good tactic. That's a hit.
The fact,
Oh
the
yeah.
fact that there is a tactic called Beyblade.
Yes.
You nano boost the Reaper doing his ult, and he'd be like speedy, just fly off.
Basically, because he just flies off at really high speed, spinning through the enemy, killing everything.
Well, it's even better.
Cool. Yeah, your javelin embeds into the upper torso of the large Duergar, who, had you hit him when he was small, probably would have staggered backwards, but seems to remain on his feet in his enlarged state. Okay, so the Forge Master, after assessing the situation, is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move back to his original place after taking cover behind the thing. He levels the lance that he's holding at Lithari, and you see the basically like down this long thin barrel, basically like a almost like an ember-like glow seems to build into a roaring inferno, and then from the tip of the lance emits a large tongue of flame, which is 30 feet long. Oh, hang on, that should be measured from his... Okay. So I need the three of you
squishy
to
ones.
make me dexterity saving throws.
It's okay, the squishy one's not.
Oh boy.
See.
Mm.
Uh,
+2 for being near.
yeah, +2 for Vondal for being near Kelariis.
A whopping
Well,
8.
that makes a difference, but
Yeah, 8.
yeah.
So, Kelariis, you take half of this, the rest of you take the full amount of this. Oh, except for Lithari, who always takes half anyway. Yeah, 14 damage.
Wow, it's really underwhelming actually.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Wait. Shit. Wait.
You accidentally set your health to 14.
No. I turned off the number lock on my keyboard and
Oh no.
Oh,
back
right.
on, so it was just like nothing. Fine.
Yeah, a tongue of flame like launches forth from his lance. In much the same way that Lithari's blade seems to ignite with flame when she uses its capabilities.
What an asshole.
Something happens that you guys aren't aware of. Lyra.
Fuck.
I should roll some dice for that roll, actually. There we go.
4.
15 hit.
Yes. Yes, a 15
Oh
does
my
hit these
God.
guys.
Thank
Fork.
Okay. He does not have to make a strength saving throw because he is large. Okay, these guys get to their turn. They're going to attempt to push in and prevent you from leaving.
Fucking.
1, 2, 8. I just realised I made a mistake earlier. The dudes who enlarged shouldn't actually have... Oh no, they didn't on their turn. It was on the thing afterwards, wasn't it? Uh, okay. So that's 2 attacks this round against you guys. Well, one against Lithari, one against Lyra. A 18 Lyra against Lithari.
Misses.
A 24 against Lyra. That's a crit.
Oh, Lyra.
That is 26 damage.
Lyra's down.
Okay.
No.
So, as the Duergar raises its war pick, brings it down on Lyra, you hear a yelp from behind you, Lithari.
Oh,
And you turn around as Lyra is crushed on the ground and disintegrates into a fine golden mist.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I forgot that Lithari has no idea what Lyra is.
Yeah, I was just about to
Bye,
say.
Lyra.
Bye, Lyra.
Yeah.
See you in your next incarnation.
Don't
So-
think we can't heal Lyra.
No.
God damn it.
When she hits 0 hit points, yeah, she's
Can
moody.
I heal the glowing mist?
I want to heal the glowing mist. Bring back the wolf.
Bring her back.
You can't. It's not a player character, so it doesn't get death saving throws.
Bullshit.
Aww.
Important
gonna
bad guys get
freak
death saves. Why don't important party members get death saves?
Because reincarnating a ranger companion is cheap as shit.
Whatever.
Grim.
Well, I can't just leave this stuff laying around.
Oh my god.
And then nobody
What the
has.
fuck was in there?
Look, nobody has asked for help, so seems like they have it under control.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, sure.
You can either grab the 2 small things or the 1 large thing. You can't grab it all in one turn.
Oh, I'll start off with the 2 small things.
Okay, you chuck the 2 small things into the bag of holding. You may add them to the list of bag of holding.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything, or is that just going to be your turn?
Look, honestly, I'm so busy. I wouldn't.
Yep,
like,
you're just like,
imagine
loot, 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 loot!
Like,
Classic
I
Grim.
believe that, like, if they need help,
Yep.
they'll call for help.
Yes.
you know?
Well, you know what the goal you came here for is. Right, okay.
Yep.
Top of the round, that's 6 initiative tracker. Arya.
I'm assuming I feel the blow of Lyra disintegrate.
Yes, yeah.
Not a pleasant feeling.
Yes, you're immediately aware.
Great.
Oh, this is the first time this has happened while you're conscious.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you're aware of it, and the sensation that you've had in your dreams in the past, where there's a presence that is behind you, but there's nothing there. You now feel that constantly.
Ah, okay. Great.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, this sucks. I don't like the fact that I can see Lyra's token just floating there with a big giant X on it. That's bad.
Oh yeah, because you can see. I'll move it to the gym layer.
It's bad. It's a bad thing to see.
There we go.
Okay, good. Alright, I guess I'm gonna shoot the one I hunter's marked.
Yep.
God damn it. Fucking roll.
That is really not great.
No, it's really not.
You are not having fun.
Has Arya hit anything? This is
Not
Lithari.
this session.
Nope. Do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Lithari.
Okay, a wolf is disintegrated.
Yes.
With Arya may have that one, so Yeah, okay, she trusts everybody to handle everything else, so she's gonna go up and attack this guy 3 times.
Okay. You step towards him, just wham, wham, wham. That is not a hit.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna punch him twice.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a key point and punch him 3 times.
Okay. That's a hit. Second one is not a hit, third one is a hit. Oh, okay. How do you want to do this?
Wait, for real?
Yeah, no, you punch him twice and he goes down.
Oh my god.
Is he just like super squishy? Or did we hit him before when I couldn't see anything?
I can't remember.
I mean, I Sacred Flamed him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's already taken 14 damage,
Yeah.
so that means he's taken 30 overall.
The real question is how is he gonna die?
Yeah,
I think-
you get to decide.
Yeah, I think I probably just sweep his legs.
Okay.
With a kick, and then on his way down, just elbow bash him into the face.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
you do that and
Oh, that's
you
good.
feel bones crack, and as you do so, like the mask falls away from his face and his armor and weapon just disappear into a black smoke that like swirls like on the floor for a little bit before like disappearing, sort of like sinking through the floor.
Can I pick up the mask, or is that the
Yes. Yeah, we'll take that as your interact action. So, yeah, you snatch the mask as it before it can skitter away.
Sweet.
Yeah. Vondal.
Phew. Well, this is gonna wreck concentration, but I feel like it's important because look at all these fucking bastards.
Okay. You step into the room.
You know what time it is.
Okay.
Lots of people, confined space.
Swing.
Sorry that there's no more Shield of Faith, but
Yeah. So you lose
That's
your
fine.
AC, but Spirit Guardians, and that happens on their turn, not on yours.
Yeah.
So.
and also.
Oh, okay, also.
Because hang on, I think. Because that's an. Oh, actually, no, never mind. No, yeah. Go, Clarice.
Okay. Guess I will take 2 steps into the room. Oh wow, that's more people than I thought there were.
Yes.
We're great at this, guys. I'm just gonna hit the one to my left.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Rage.
Let's be real. Most of the stuff you find is just gonna be shit.
This is probably true.
Uh,
I think that hits.
that is a hit. Yeah.
Okay. If he's still alive, I will hit him again.
He is still alive. Go for it.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Two heavy blows dispatches a Duergar. I don't know why I'm Xing out these tokens when I can just delete them.
And I guess I think I'll stay where I am.
Staying where you are? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's dead. Something happens you guys aren't aware of. Lyra is unconscious. And these boys. These boys. Oh shit, okay. These boys watching the Forge Master get absolutely like brutally neck snapped by this elf seem discouraged. They
can't
make
imagine
no
why.
attempts to move towards you, and the two who are in combat with you are going to attack you with disadvantage. 7 does not hit. 11 does not hit.
Can I riposte the first one?
Yes. Oh, only the first one was against you. The second one was against Vondal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you may riposte.
Stunning riposte.
Nice.
That is a hit. That is some damage.
Go on, fly.
Also, they should be taking damage.
Yes. Oh, yes. Should have been at the start of the turn.
It's the
Actually,
start.
so yeah, that one dies regardless of what he rolls. So, so yeah, you riposte and run one guy through. Saving throw. That's a success. What was the damage again? It was 16.
16.
So, okay. Okay, yeah. They seem intimidated by the radiant light show and the brutal murdering of their forge master. What is the radius on it again? It's
15 feet.
15 feet, so it doesn't hit the guys on the very edge, but it does hit those guys. Okay. Cool. Grim.
I guess I'll. Can
Chucks
I
the last of the
grab
loot in.
it and then move afterward?
Yes. Yeah. It will only take your action to
Okay,
shove it into the bag of
I'm
holding.
Chucking the rest of the loot into the bag right now,
Okay.
and should I check the rug if there's anything on it now?
Okay. The rug attempts to attack you. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's flashbacks.
Why
That
is
would
it
be
happening
amazing.
again?
Because we know how well that went last time.
Oh no, I was more thinking, should I check if there's anything hidden underneath? But I feel like I'm gonna check on you guys now.
Okay. Yeah. You after looting the entire room for maybe half a minute, you dash out into the corridor, and you can see sort of off to your right the evidence of a fight.
Complete
I
utter
can't
chaos.
actually see them yet.
Oh, you can't actually see them yet. Okay. Then you don't see that.
Yep.
Top of the round. That's 7. Arya.
Shoot that guy again. Maybe this time I'll hit. Probably
Okay.
not. Oh, fine.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Roll me some damage and your extra. Oh, actually, you don't even need the extra d6 because, yeah, you land a perfectly timed arrow between two gaps in his leather armor and end him. I remember I could just delete these guys because they're not important to the tracker. Cool. That's your attack.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Gonna move your hunter's mark or?
Alright. I mean, I can't see any other mobs right now.
Okay, so
So I don't know what happens.
I think it just drops.
Okay.
You can move until you see one of them.
Oh yeah, you could move till you see one and then move it.
Okay.
Oh,
Why would you do that?
Arya,
Okay.
no.
Why would you
God
do that?
damn it!
I'm just gonna stay back here.
What the
This is why you move one tile at a time, people.
Ah.
Who are your hunters marking?
When a hunter's mark the big guy.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Why are you like this?
Okay. Lithari?
Can I move in between attacks, or is that like a...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to move here and slash that guy. Move here and punch this guy, and then move here and then punch this guy.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because you're immune to attacks of opportunity while your thing is on.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
So yeah, the thought
Uh,
just
that
wildly spinning.
Doesn't hit. That does hit. That is a crit. Okay, so
Can we talk
that guy
about
takes
when
8
in
damage.
increments of 8.
That was for the non-crit, so... cool. So, yeah, Lithari turns into shade, shifts under a guy, stabs at him, shifts again, punches a guy, shifts again, punches again. Vondal.
I think just gonna stay where I am and Sacred Flame the closest guy on my left.
Okay.
Wow. That's 4.
Fails his dex.
Is there anything else I can do? I guess I might as well. Well, no. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Kelariis.
'Cause I'm still thinking about them.
I will step here, hit this guy.
Okay.
Oh, if I move one further, does that count as flanking? Like if I had gone like here instead?
You'd have to be diagonally opposite, so you'd have to be directly through. But yeah, you can do
Okay,
that.
well, I will do that instead, because that makes sense. Man, I love not being able to see like my friends. Great. I hate not having dark vision. I'm so glad I had.
Wait, can you not see in this room? Is this room not illuminated?
Well, no, I can, but I've moved into the circle of the light, and now I can just like barely see this bit.
Oh yeah,
I can-
you can't see beyond the illumination. Yeah.
Yeah, like
okay.
I can barely see.
Uh,
this
okay,
bit.
yeah,
So it's great. I love it. It's fine.
yeah. You cut through again. I don't need to mark them. I can just delete them. Cut through a Duergar. Shing.
Bada swing.
This is rapidly turning from a battle into a massacre. So
All right, look, you didn't have to say that, but
Yeah.
sure. And
like
I
they are no longer fighting with nearly as much ferocity as they were at the start. Just so you're aware.
I can't believe we're going down in history as the
Oh,
massacre of the
just gonna hit
Duergar.
this- I'm gonna move and hit this one. It's fine.
History's history's written by the victors.
It is.
True.
Like,
That's
God.
bad. That's not
Oh my
good.
God.
That's not okay. Oh,
Okay, yeah, you score a wound on the Duergar. Forge Master is dead. Stuff happens that you can't see. Lyra is doing nothing. These
Do a
guys.
Lyra's floating
Oh, yeah,
in
save.
astral plane.
Do a save or take 16.
Okay,
You
so.
then take half.
Bleh. Oh, I managed to type Nan into the
Wow.
thing. Well, I didn't type Nan. I typed not a number, so it changed to Nan in the
Yeah.
field.
Na 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 na.
This guy also dies. Bleh. The rest of them aren't in range. Yeah, so they're just gonna... There's no other way out of this room, so they're just gonna, like, flee and hide behind tables.
Oh.
That was way too
then.
many tiles.
Oh.
Hang on a minute.
They are still armed, so...
I want to know how that guy in the middle got to that table.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, either he dashed
Oh,
all the way around.
Oh
or
yeah, he moved
through
through
my
your thing,
aura.
yeah, so...
Yeah, so take fuck you.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why I just took 9 off that, so... Wait, you haven't actually rolled the damage yet, have you?
Oh, Did you want me to re-roll it?
Yes, yeah, because you have to roll it every turn. But all I know is you roll higher than what those guys had remaining on health, and there was no way they could save for half of it. So,
Yeah.
well, they couldn't even survive the half of it. Okay, so yeah. Funnily enough, I only misdid that by a tiny amount. So, oh wait, no. So that's yeah. Okay, that's now correct. Grim.
Step forward. Oh, I can see them now.
Yes, you can.
On the porch. How do they look? Oh, I guess Vondal looks fine.
Well, Arya is slightly wounded. Apparently, I'm slightly wounded, and yeah.
So is Lithari, yeah.
We are just gone.
Well, he doesn't know that because he can't see. He couldn't see there anyway, so he has no idea.
So I'm just gonna, since you're ahead of me, I'm gonna peek and check behind us. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a very good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna dash back up.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, essentially nothing is behind you.
Yes.
For now.
Oh boy.
For now. Actually, that's a good point. Did they see us cross the bridge? I have no idea because I couldn't see any of them, but...
They didn't, but it's also like probably the only way.
I don't think anyone closed the door behind them.
Yeah, there's
So-
also that.
Okay. Arya. Round 8.
I guess I'm gonna transfer the hunter's mark onto this guy.
Okay. Which guy? That guy. Okay, he gets cover. Which doesn't actually help him. Yeah, cool. You fire an arrow as he's like peeking over the table, and he just like lurches backwards and disappears behind the table. Anything else?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Well, I guess I could transfer my hunter's mark again, but I can't see anybody again.
So
Okay.
move again.
Okay, I guess I'll do this guy.
Okay. So you're dead set on killing all of these guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
I mean,
So he
we
gets
can
marked.
keep one of them alive, but
Probably a
Well,
good
it's
idea.
more the fact that you're operating under time pressure, but sure.
I mean, look.
I mean, the thing is that we don't know that we have anything at this point, so...
yeah.
That's a good point. Yes.
I have to
Lithari.
Okay.
And there is something in here that Lithari is definitely interested in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run up and jump on this table.
Okay.
Um,
Make me an acrobatics check.
okay.
Cool. Yeah, you land it perfectly.
And I kind of just like hold my sword down at this guy, and ask him, or less ask, more yell, or not yell, but forceful speaking, forceful tone of voice.
Okay.
Forceful questioning.
Please, if you'd be so kind to tell us where everything you stole from that forge is, so we can get on our way.
Okay. He looks at you terrified, seems confused, says something in Undercommon, and is afraid.
They don't speak common.
Undercommon, probably.
Well, seeing as he's... Yeah, I'm saying he's speaking Undercommon, but you guys have no idea what Undercommon sounds like, so he is just blathering at you in a language you can't understand.
Fantastic.
Then can I show back to see if anybody knows what language he's speaking?
Yes.
Shake my head.
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna punch him a bunch to try and knock him out.
Okay, you're gonna... non-lethal damage, sure, go for it. Yep. No.
God, you're just...
Yeah, cool. You Fist of the North Star him into unconsciousness.
I just, because I'm standing above him, I use like my foot, lift my foot, and just slam my heel into the back of his head and knock him into the table that I'm standing on.
you watch as this older woman stomps a dwarf into a table.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep, that's my turn.
Vondal?
I'm assuming everything in here is this evil metal. Or is everything in here evil metal? The dark steel.
What kind of a question is this?
What are the weapons that made out of in this room? 'Cause you
Make
mentioned
me an
the
investigation
weapons.
check. Make me an investigation check.
Damn it.
Well,
You don't actually know what a weapon made of refined dark steel would look like, other than looking sort of vaguely like the weapons that Lithari carried and the armor that the dude had, maybe. They look dark. You have no idea.
Okay. I guess it's gonna be like, do we want... I don't know what I do here.
You have 6 seconds to talk to your companions.
Yeah. Should we be leaving all this here?
I guess I'll grab everything I've got. I think I have the books.
There's too much to grab.
He can't see that, so.
Look,
Yeah, that's
bag
why I
of
explained
holding
it to
Yeah.
her.
No, carry on.
Start grabbing it. That's all.
Do I know if the stuff is black steel?
Give me an investigation check.
Why?
You can have advantage because you know.
Oh.
Don't even
Oh,
need it.
don't even need it. No, this isn't. This is this is similar to the darker metal that the Duergar in the previous room's arm was made of. This isn't dark steel. The mask that you're carrying is definitely made of it, and this forge is almost certainly made to the specifications to create it. But what they're creating right now is not dark steel. They clearly don't have the materials to make stuff of this volume, so they're just using it because it's more efficient. The forge, that is. The forge is more efficient because it's high temperature.
Then I'm gonna... yeah, I'll shout that these aren't dark steel and that we should destroy the forge.
how?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a good question for the end of your 6-second conversation. Vondal, what are you going to do?
I guess he's just gonna. I'm just gonna move to here, and just sort of. I don't know. I guess I'm not doing anything. Just moving.
Okay, you move to the side of the table. Kelariis.
Oh man, how the fuck am I? How do you break a forge that's made of like metal? Do I just start hitting it? Oh man. I think I'm just gonna move to here and just like stare down the Duergar. Like, don't try anything.
Sure, make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems pretty goddamn scared of you.
Okay.
Nothing. Something happens you can't see. Oh, I should roll for that again. Yee. Okay, that's gonna be fun. This dude takes cover. Grim.
Okay, I will finally get to see what's going on. 1, 4, 5. What can I?
Dead bodies everywhere.
Well, just dash in, I guess. Have we got everything we need here? I'll ask.
They've had their 6 seconds of conversation,
Yeah.
so that's the question is posed. Top of the round, it's 9 rounds. you can now respond to the question of how and have we got everything we need.
Arya says, I have no idea.
Thanks, Arya.
Didn't a forge that needed this metal require a fire elemental? Because there's probably one inside that forge.
Oh, open the puppy up.
So in theory, getting rid of the fire elemental inside of it will make it not hot enough to be able to produce this metal.
Can't they get one?
But that's the only thing I can think of. And they probably could, but it'd be very hard.
It might be the best option we have now.
How about we?
I will also point out, you just killed the man who was quite obviously the Forge Master, and if you take the books, recovering is going to be tricky.
Yeah. So I think killing the fire elemental should be enough to put them off for a while.
Oh, kill the fire elemental and break the liquid metal beams or pipes.
I mean, those are easily fixed.
Yeah, but like the spill, like it's gonna like spill the metal everywhere.
Good point. Take
That's
up positions.
Okay, that's the end of your conversation. Arya.
I don't know what to do.
Take up
I mean,
positions.
What?
Take up a position, because I believe the intention is for them to now open the doors and try and let the fire elemental out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just stay over here.
Good call.
Okay, Lithari.
Go over here and open the door.
Okay.
Or over here.
Well, I can delete that guy if we need, because he's no longer in the initiative. So yeah, you can move in front of it.
Can I
If you-
open the door from the side though?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'll open it here then.
Okay. On that note, is the perfect opportunity for us to take a brief break.
Okay.
Well, that's concerning.